Just erase the 6. Winner of this matchup gets to the hot seat match against Matt Craw. All right, guys, here we go. Race 6, yep. All right, Josh 710 Fargo versus Saleh 677 Fargo. I said winner goes to the hot seat against Matt Craw. Loser goes to the B side. Mike Saleh got to the finals yesterday in the high roller 8-ball. Played Matt Craw, actually. Josh got a chance to get out here. Got himself on the board, 1-0. Josh moved the 4 a little bit. He's going to play the 4 up in the corner. I'm sorry, move the 9 a little bit. He's going to play the 4 in the corner, get to the 5. Guys, if you can, like, share the stream for us. Build our numbers tonight. It'll be Friday night. Let's have some good pool matches to watch. All right, Mike Saleh got the 8-ball on the side here. It's going to have the 9 in the corner. They'll take a 1-0 lead. All right, guys, we're at the Diamond Bar Box Classic here. Brandywine Plaza in Claymont, Delaware. My name's Frank Miletti. the owner of PA Pro-Am and a stream commentator for your match today and tonight and all the action that we're going to be streaming later on. Rack number 2, Saleh scratches. Leaves Josh with ball in hand. Talk to us in the chat. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching from. Need some motivation to wake up. Went to bed around 5 o'clock. Was back down the pool room at 9 a.m. All right, Josh going to take the 1-5 combo. All right, Josh gets back on the 2. He's going to play the 2 in the corner, probably the 3 in the side. Leaves him to 4. And so Josh going to go down the corner with the 4. Play the 6 in the side. Man, tell you, Josh stuns a ball like no other. Yesterday, he stunned a ball up the table that should have hit a rail, and it just hooked. It was amazing to watch him hit it. Saleh gives in the racks. Ties the score up 1-1. All right, Saleh shooting at the 2. I think he's going to play some set. I mean, he can fire at the 2, but he's going to get all the way back down to 3. It's going to be a tough shot. He's just going to give himself a tough angle on the 3. Let's see on the side view here how close he can get to the 9 without hitting it. All right, so play the 9 ball in the side pocket. He's going to cut the 3 in the corner. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, like, share, and subscribe to our page. Wow, he almost made it too. Mike actually called that prior to a shot. Trying to grow our numbers, trying to grow our viewership. Subscription, very important to us. Mike can cut the 4. We're going to cut the 4 2 rails. Put it right in the corner, hit the side rail, come back, hit the other side rail, get himself lined up for the sit, for the 5. You might even go 3 rails, come back and forth, back and forth. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a little too much. Look at the side angle. You can still make the 5 into what would be the bottom, currently right now, the bottom right corner. Good shot by Mike. He's going to have the 6 in the side pocket. He's either going to run into these balls or hopefully just, for him, if he can just ride right past the 7, he can play 7 into the bottom corner. I don't think the 7 goes on that side. It goes on the other side, though. Good touch by Mike. He plays the 7 into the 8. Cue ball into the rail, comes over and leaves him behind the 8 ball. Josh is definitely going to have to kick at it. Josh is looking at the kick here. He might call the 9 just in case. There's Josh going 1 rail with the kick. I'm bumping back into the shot. I think at this point now his pocket is open. Muhammad's going to be able to shoot at it. There's a Saleh who's going to make 7, gets himself on the 8. I'll play the soft 9 on the side. Josh gives it to him. Guys, check out Monarch Billiards at 1206 Chester Pike, Crumlin, PA. Monarch's been owned and family operated for almost 75 years. They serve the tri-state area for all your billiards and gaming needs. Located over there in Ridley Township. Stop in today and check out their website, monarchbilliards.com. All right, rack number 4, 3. No, that's not right. Work off. Saleh's up 2-1 on Josh Brothers. Hey, Joe Newcomb, how you doing, pal? So Josh with a chance to get out here and tie the score up, make it 2-2. Guys, we have a link to the bracket in the stream here in the chat. The bracket's powered by Digital Pool. Make sure you check out the bracket. You see all the monsters that we got in this tournament today. So Josh can play the 1 in the corner. Wants to try to come out. Hopefully, maybe get that 2-3 combo. Might help him out to get out of the rack. So he went the other way. Two balls should go in the corner. Just has to hit the appropriate speed to get around. Beautiful shot there by Josh. Gets 3 rails, position on the 3.
Robert Carey, Sean Campbell, James Byer. Please spot front for your mini.
All right, Josh's going to play the 5 in the corner. We'll come back up, play the 6 in the opposite corner. Ooh, almost ran out of gas. Josh gets back over. Mike gives it to him. Ties the score up 2-2. And a race to 6. All right, guys, rack number 5. Tied up 2-2. Brothers to break. Does he have a shot at it?
Phil Sherman and Ed Simons, table 6.
He can hit it. He's going to have to come off the rail first, though.
Dylan and Robert, table 13. James and Rob Lutz, table 15. Race 53.
He's looking to come off the rail. Catch the spin down the table. We might have the 9. Josh look at the combo, whether or not he wants to play the 2-9. Whether he's going to maybe just roll it down and play it safe, hide behind a 9. Hit it good enough. I think Saleh can hit it. Saleh answers back with a safe. It's going to leave Brothers a kick. All right, so brother's is kicking towards the 8. He wants to try to get some love off the 8 if he kicks it 2 straight. Just like that. He should have the 3 in the side. Wants to get himself kind of, not straight, but he wants to be parallel with the 4 ball. So use the 4, come off the bottom rail, cut to the 5. All right, Josh is straight. He's just going to pull back about 6-7 inches, play the 5 in the side. Good. All right, Josh getting on to the 7 ball. And float down for the 8. Saleh gives him that shot. It's going to be 3-2 brothers in a race to 6.
Okay, we have another mini starting up. This is 9 ball, $20, race to 4. 9 ball, $20, race to 4.
All right, guys, we're here at the beautiful Brandywine Plaza Hotel in Claymont, Delaware. We're here for the Diamond Bar Box Classic. The 6-day event here between the Millennium Pool League, their team event, and then a slew of tournaments that start on Thursday and end on Sunday. I have open 8 ball, open 9 ball, intermediate 8 ball, intermediate 9 ball, low 8, low 9 doubles, Scotch doubles, 10 ball ladies, Jack and Jill. So that's going to leave Josh is going to put him behind the 3. I think Mike can kick 1 rail and possibly nip the 1 or swerve around it. Mikey's not a jumper. He doesn't get jump cues. Respect it. So he spins the ball down, leaves Josh a shot. I'm expecting Josh to play safe here. I'm thinking maybe put the cue ball right in that area. Hit it pretty good. Looks like Saleh's getting his kick game out again. He's got room to kick to the side. Yeah, exactly, to the right side rail. 1, possibly 2. I think with the 1 he might clip it. A little jelly roll from the 2 there. He's going to leave Josh a shot. Got by Saleh, gets himself onto the 2. He gets down onto the 3. It should be curtains for this rack. Yep, I think we're going to go ahead and put Saleh up for 3, see if he gets there. Calling it already. All right, so he's got to shoot the 8 into the 9. Tie it up. All right, guys, we're going to be joined here by the owner of the Millennium Pool League, Mr. Dan Leary. He's also one of the tournament directors for this entire shindig. You can see him there in the side of the screen. What's up, Dan? How's it going, buddy?
How's it going, Frank? How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully everybody's enjoying themselves watching the stream here.
We got about 38 people watching right now. Some people talking in the chat. If you're in the chat, let us know where you're from. If you're part of Dan's league, definitely let us know who you are. Got one of our premier matchups here. Winner of this gets to play in the hot seat match against Matt Craw. Tied up 3-3. Who you like from here?
It's tough to say. I mean, Josh has the experience, but Mikey's got the best one stroke in the business.
I think Mike's top 3 bar table player right now in America.
Yeah, I mean that's high praise. I mean it's hard to argue. He's got a lot to show for how he's been playing for sure.
He dusted the Russian earlier, I think 6-1, 6-2. Yeah, it was a.
I'm sure that'll be a conversation.
Oh, absolutely, yep.
What do you do here, Frank?
I played a 4, solid, just a little high, rolled right past the 6.
Look at that. That's not what you would have done?
Nah, I don't know if I would have done that one.
Yeah, it looked a little tight. He might have been able to slide that 4 past the 6, but I'm not real sure.
Check the other angle here. No, he can slide the 5 pass.
Oh, yeah, definitely on the 5, but I just meant on that carom he just shot.
Joe Flax, what's going on, my guy? Shake Lover.
Joe Flax, what's up, big homie?
Okay, we're out in Delco. Yeah, looks like Mikey's just gonna 1 rail this over. Or maybe 2 rails. Side rail, bottom rail. This table's been rolling fast the past couple of days.
From playing on it, the one match that I did play on it, and talking to some of the guys, it's they think it's playing as true as it should be.
Good.
You know, when you have 28 tables in a venue, you're going to have ones that play a little faster, a little slower.
Absolutely. And of course, Ed from Diamond, he's always taking care of the tables here. Diamond is one of the official sponsors of the Diamond Bar Box Classic. So Mike's going to take a 4-3 lead over Josh Brothers in a race of 6, and he's also got the break. Guys, so instead of reading from the script, I'm going to let Mr. Leary tell you about his league. Dan, tell us about the MPL.
Well, Millennium Pool League, it's been in existence since 1998. Miss Mary Collins used to own and run it. She decided that it was time for her to get out of the game and maybe enjoy her life and retirement a little bit. So myself, Kimberly Hawks, and Aaron Hawks, we took over the reins in 2019, and you know, it was a tough time at the time with COVID and all. So we lost a handful of teams, but you know, we're back up and thriving, and you know, we rival the APA in our area, which is you know, we work hand in hand with them guys as well. Everybody's a big happy family in Delco. Yeah, it's just we look to keep the money in the area. So we have a local tournament every year. You know, playoffs and payouts 3 times a year. It's the highest level competition in Delaware County for sure.
And this is actually my first year here. I'm very excited to be part of this event, and I'm going to sort of put Mr. Leary on the spot, let him know that if they'll have me next year, I'll be back also. I definitely enjoy being here. This is definitely a nice hotel right down the street from all the Philly players and right down on 95. Maryland players shoot up from 495. It's pretty localized. We're in Delaware. Why do we need to Dan Leary on the side, or Dan Bertel on the side? We're in Delaware. Everybody knows about it. They don't need to know about that. They're already in Delaware. We're in their wonderful state. Josh Brothers got ball in hand here. Go ahead and run out and tie this game up, make it 4-4.
Yeah, this is a road map. I like him out from here.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of action in the room too, guys. Had some good matches last night. Hearing some rumblings of some good matches that might be playing tonight. We're going to definitely see if we can get some action on the stream for you. Cincinnati over there jumping balls in. Dan had a tough match earlier against Mike the Targaryen Miller. Pedro, my man, what's up?
Yeah, Mikey stuck it to me. He was sweating there for a minute.
Yeah, I was watching you guys play over there on table 7. It was back and forth for a while.
It's just so silky smooth, Josh Brothers. Always has been.
Yeah, he just slides the ball. He did a shot yesterday that he drew it. I don't even know how to explain it. It was sort of like where the 6 ball is at, like the way he's shooting at it, but he drew it sideways and never touched the rail. It was just insane the way he hit the ball.
Yeah.
All right, Josh going to play the 7 in the corner. Just come 2 rails back. It's the bottom rail, side rail. All right, 4 rails back. Play the 8 in the corner and try to tie it up 4-4.
Holy smokes!
I didn't tell you what corner. I just said he was going to play the 8 in the corner.
We didn't see that happening.
I think he did that to assert dominance over Mike Saleh. Track number 9, 4-4. Brothers to break. Try to get himself onto the hill. Dan, what are you up to tonight? Do you have any action going on? Sweating any matches?
I still got one horse in the intermediate.
Okay.
Hoping he's gonna keep hitting them good, Mr. Tommy Fladge. Shout out to Tom Fladge. Possibly later I might put some American money in play. We'll see what's going on.
We have our sponsor player, Skylar Hest, also the only junior here right now, still in. I think she's in 7-8 matchup right now.
I wish I would have picked up a cue when she did. I mean, holy smokes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, what she knows at her age is what I knew at twice her age. So it was,
Like he just going to play us. Well, never mind. I forgot who I was talking about.
Mike Saleh never saw a shot he didn't like.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that duck up easy safe that's staring you in the face might not be good enough for a Josh Brothers on the other
no,
side.
not at all.
You know what I mean?
Unless I have 3 balls wrapped around the cue ball, I don't feel comfortable letting Josh get to the table.
Oh, we got a hanger. Is it going to get up there?
Let's see where we're
Nah, perfect speed. Good on the 2, no good back on the 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go 5 rails with it. Yeah, I like it. Look.
Oh, my.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He was just trying to...
Just try to move that ball out of the way a
Yeah,
little
get
bit.
the 2 a little funny.
You have your also have your league matches tonight, correct? Your league championship matches.
Yeah, so we have 5 matches scheduled tonight. Teams will be coming in here, short of practice around 6 o'clock coming up. And then tomorrow we have a handful of matches left. All 3 of my teams are, I'm happy to say, still in it. So 2 on the winner side and 1 on the loser side.
So explain to us how the scoring and handicap works in your league.
MPL is slightly different than APA and some of the other leagues out there in the way that we play racks as opposed to races. 8-ball is a 20 rack evening that you can have 5 players play the 20 racks split up 4 apiece, or you could actually have 10 players all play 2 racks apiece. Makes it so that maybe excuse me, I was getting a phone call there. I don't have your money portfolio recovery. It makes it so that a team can feel like everybody's a part of it every night. APA, you got 8 guys, and sometimes it's your night to sit, but it's a little bit different in that way. And the racks are all worth 2 points playing 8-ball, and the rounds are worth 5 points. It's a different strategy involved. Sometimes you play multiple players in the same evening as opposed to one person.
Okay.
But
How many players are generally on a team?
so, like I said, a minimum of 5 play, a maximum of 10 can play. So that's the maximum we have for the team
Okay.
is 10 players. Generally, teams go from anywhere from 7, 8, 9, 10 players. It's nice. It's nice also to have that extra backup come summertime. People
Yeah.
on vacations.
Now, with your league, is your league affiliated with anything larger?
Well, you know what? Back in the day, Mary had it was BCA sanctioned, and
Okay.
it was a possibility to go to Vegas. It's just another cost we're looking at it as right now, and
Yeah.
I think our players are more interested in keeping the money in the prize
Yeah,
pot.
I actually like how you guys have it where your Vegas or your end of the year is 10 minutes from the house, 15 minutes from the house.
Yeah, I mean we have
Everybody, this place was loaded last night. Everybody was here having a good time, having drinks and essentially partying and playing pool. It was no issues. I've been to a ton of big tournaments. We got everybody's mother effing each other. And last night I didn't hear any of that. Everybody was getting along.
Yeah, I mean, really, I don't mean to be biased, but Delco is kind of like a family, and like I said, we all work together well, the different pool affiliates in the area, and hey, we just all love the game, so.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I've played, well, one of my backgrounds is I run the APA in Philly with Jeff Duda,
Yeah.
and I've also played for other operators too, and I've been in areas where it's a nightmare sometimes, where it's people are just arguing over, like, Pool League became, and this isn't for my league in Philly, but Pool League at one point became a chore. Like it was,
Yep.
I actually would rather have gone to work to go to pool. You know.
Yeah, part of what makes this event special every year is, I mean, we have different nights of the week, all, guys that play on different nights of the week,
Yep.
all under the same roof. Guys you haven't seen maybe in since last year, you're saying, and get to shoot the crap a little bit and possibly play a little bit of different competition because you're not playing the same guys from your night. So
this is your.
We have a $20
Hold on, we got Mary.
we got minis going on, folks. If you're watching the stream from home, you should be down here.
So this particular tournament, this is your end of the year tournament.
That's it.
Okay.
We have 3 sessions a year that after playoffs, every session, there's money divvied out.
Okay.
And, I can't speak to specifics.
I understand, of course.
But, yeah, so it's out there, and you don't have to hop on a plane to go get it. It's right here in Delco. So,
Players, I can tell you, but I saw the list of payouts on the brackets. Now we usually don't put the payouts online. We're not going to do that either, but the payouts are worth it. They're definitely worth you investing your time in. Josh makes a nice cut, gets himself over, gets himself on the hill, 5-4. The winner of this match is going to play Matt Craw on the hot seat. I believe the B-side on this matchup will be, let me pull it up. The loser of this match will play the winner of Mike Miller and Sean Dobson, who played this morning. Sean had a big lead on Mike, and Mike caught a stroke and came back. All right, 5-4 brothers over Saleh. Saleh plays a safe. Maybe just a little too hard. So what's the future plans for the MPL? You got anything starting new coming up?
Yeah, we're going to be introducing, come January in the new year, we're going to be introducing a 10-ball division, which is going to be structured similar to 8-ball in the way that it'll be handicapped in a way that it's based upon your speed versus the other team's speed, and team points differential will be the handicap that's involved. But as far as the racks actually being played, they'll be straight up racks, so you won't be getting a ball spot or anything like that. So it brings a different twist to the game of rotation. Right now we have 9-ball that's very successful on Wednesdays and Sunday afternoon, but the way we handicap those, the 9-ball divisions, is it's ball spot, so slightly different than the race in the APA. It's just different strokes for different folks, man. I just tell everybody, it's like, listen, I'm all about harmony and finding what you love and doing it. So some structures are for you and some aren't, but you won't know until you give it a try.
So I'll tell you one thing. I've been in APA for 20-something years, and I love my APA players, but I kind of pigeonholed myself into just playing APA. And if you're doing that, if you're just playing league, that's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with that. But I had so many years where I could have been playing other players in competition that was literally only a 20-minute ride from my house.
Yep.
And, I feel like I'm not behind the curve. I play well, but it's just one of those, I could have been meeting a lot of these people that I'm meeting now that I haven't met years ago, and building these relationships with them. And, you're 25 minutes from me. First time I ever met you in person was 2 days ago.
That is a fact.
And just by the way that we've talked on the phone, talked in text message, like I know you and I would have gotten along for years.
Absolutely.
So it's don't be afraid to get in different leagues, folks, and meet different people and have a night out. And pool doesn't always have to be a regimented thing. You can play in a league like this where it's different. It's not the regimented skill level 5, skill level 7.
Well, my league did for my game. When it was Mary's league, back in the day, I was playing both. A couple nights a week I was playing APA, a couple nights a week I was playing Millennium. But what it taught me to do was focus on every rack that little bit more, because in a race, we all dog it here and there. We all take a shot off mentally and we just move on because we're racing a 5 or whatever like that. But in this structure, I mean, that could be do or die for your team, those points in that moment. So it really just teaches you to bear down. And
it looks like they're also in your league. I was watching them play last night. It doesn't necessarily always have to be that the killer player is your savior. You can have your 2 where you're essentially your lower rank, your 2, your 3 player, your lower skill level player can bail your team out.
Absolutely. Yeah, especially the way we handicap our 9-ball. I mean, there's nobody in my divisions of 9-ball that shoots better than a 65% clip on average, like ever. Like, we're talking about the best players in the league to, it's fairly handicapped. It's really hard for me to give somebody that maybe is a novice type of player. I mean, the 7 out and you're playing a game that you hit the lowest ball on the table, something goes in, you're in trouble. So
yeah, that's a nice shot there by Josh Brothers.
Yeah, it's the man's touch
on that one.
Yeah, impeccable.
Check that out on the replay. Just feathers it right over. Just amazing how Josh can go from table to table and just pick the speed up within like 5 shots.
Oh, nice try,
Post error
Mikey.
from Saleh. So your 10-ball league, is that obviously it's gonna be called shot? Is it called safe also, or is it?
That's an aspect of the rules of 10-ball that I really like, and I think we're going to do that. It's not in stone yet, but I believe so.
Yeah, I ran a called shot, called safe 10-ball in January, and it was huge. I had 80-something people. They loved it.
I feel
especially because you have the option to give back. It's a thinking game at that point.
I feel like it's the truest way to play 10-ball. It makes it so much different than 9-ball. So that little twist to the game of rotation makes it more pure, in my opinion. Less chance, less luck.
So some of the matchups and tournaments that we have that have been here this week. So today is the 9-ball day, I guess you would call it. They had the 9-ball low, which is essentially $4.99 and under Fargo. The 9-ball intermediate, which is a $5.99 and under Fargo. And then they had the open, which is open player up to what, $7.20, right?
Yeah, $7.20.
Essentially, less than pro level. And then tomorrow will be, on Saturday, is going to be the ladies event. My wife Mindy will be playing in that one.
Wowzer.
Nice shot there, Mike. What's your other event that you have tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have the Scotch doubles and the ladies. Scotch doubles 8-ball.
And what's the cap on the Scotch doubles 8-ball?
So the cap is 1,400, and I know sounds a little bit high.
Oh, I like it.
But listen, we don't want to deter good players. I mean, I feel like a lot of these leagues and tournaments are actually kind of punishing these players for becoming good players. And if things are handicapped correctly, then everybody can play in harmony and have a chance. So that's the idea.
Yeah, going around, I've seen a lot of these tournaments that, like you're saying, because you're a good player, you're the one that's getting penalized. Good players like Josh put a lot of time and effort. Josh didn't get to where he was at by not losing sometimes too. And essentially you buy your skill. And when I say that in a good way. You're paying to play, you're just getting better. So We want to see those big matchups, those killers. Like, there's not too many times where someone like you and I, 600 plus Fargo, another 600 plus Fargo, we get to be on the same team together.
Right.
You know, and having an event like that. So the moment I saw that Scotch doubles, I was like, man, if I wasn't contracted to do this, I'd be in the event.
Yeah, if I wasn't working Frank to the bone, he would be playing in that tournament.
My wife's actually going to be playing in the Jack and Jill on Sunday with Sean Dobson. That's going to be a nice matchup with those two.
Yeah, I've watched your wife play a little bit on a couple of your streams. She plays very nice.
Yeah, she's growing up. Her father was a high level player. He taught her a little bit. I taught her some. I didn't teach her everything. I still got to make sure I got somebody to wash the dishes when we bet. But and so Josh is looking to possibly get out here and take this down and get himself into the hot seat match. All right, so Josh Brothers scratches on that. It's going to give Mike Saleh a chance to get to double hill. We love double hills. I was at a tournament in New York a couple years ago where if any matchup got to double hill, they flipped a coin for the break.
Is that right?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
It was in the tournament rules, so everybody knew prior going to it. But, like, you know, if you got on an alternate break, you know the next guy breaking, and a make it take it break, you know the next guy breaking.
This is touchy here.
I could roll down. He's like, yeah.
Oh, of course, but used all the rail on that pocket. All right, so Mike Saleh is going to make it 5-5. We're going to go to a hill here. All right, here we go. Down and dirty, last one. Shout out to Monarch Billiards. We were just talking with my man Jimmy over there. Best tip man in the business, I'm telling you. Never have had an issue with a tip he's installed. Uh-oh, I think Mike Saleh might be going to the B side. Uh-oh. I don't know, though. Mike Saleh gets a chance, he's out. Yeah, see, this is tough. That 4-ball's a little bit funny. No matter what, I think if Mike gets a chance to shoot, he's out. Oh, absolutely. But he's not shooting yet. See, I wonder if he puts a little low left on this and tries to drag it up the rail to the end rail and back out for the 2. Okay. Looks like we're going to have an early ender, guys. 3-ball combo here. Josh takes a 3-ball combo to win the match and get himself to the hot seat. Mike Saleh is going to go to the B side. Josh and Matt Craw are going to be in the hot seat in a few minutes. Stick by, folks. We'll be right back. I want to thank Dan Leary for taking a few minutes out of his really busy schedule today with all these tournaments he's got going on. And definitely thank him for bringing pool into the community, into the area. There's not big tournaments that go on too much anymore, but a lot of these places, bringing a couple hundred people to an area to play pool and run tournaments is a tough thing. I do it myself. So thanks, Dan, for bringing tournaments back to Delco and Philly area. And anything you want to say before you head out? Yeah, well, listen, I appreciate everything Frank's doing for us, everything he just said. And it's a beautiful stream and setup that Frank's got going on. If you guys are enjoying yourself watching it, go ahead and scan in the corner there. You can tip Frank a little bit of something. He's working hard, and I'm paying him pennies, so take care of him. Hey, everybody.
Love what I do. I appreciate it.
Everybody be safe out there and hit them straight.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll have our next match up in a few minutes.